Hello everyone, it's Alex and welcome back to my Power Yoga series. Today's video is going to be a lengthening and toning vinyasa flow. So we're going to be working through a series of asanas that are both going to lengthen and tone the entire body, creating those nice long lean muscles. So if you're ready, you need no equipment, just a mat and a little bit of floor space, and let's go ahead and get started. If you are unable to join me for this workout right now, go ahead and save this video to your watch later. That way you can come back and join me whenever you have time. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started at the very backs of our mat in our diamond pose. So seated on our heels, knees are together. Go ahead and place your palms over top of your thighs. We're just going to close our eyes and take in some deep breaths here just to get started, to get centered, to tune into your body. So go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out through the mouth. You can make an audible sound there, let out a sigh if that feels good for you. And again, let's inhale. And an exhale. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Filling up those lungs with as much oxygen as you can and exhaling it out. Relax those shoulders, relax your neck. Good, 1 more time. Inhale through the nose. And an exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and interlace those fingers. Flip those palms so they're facing up towards the ceiling. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Inhale as you open up that chest towards the ceiling or the sky. Lifting up that heart center. Stretching out the arms and the shoulders. Then go ahead and reverse that motion. Pushing the arms down, separating those shoulder blades. Good. We're just going to warm up the spine here. Inhaling and exhaling, moving with the breath. Opening up the chest. Inviting oxygen into the body. Stretching out the shoulders, releasing any tension from the neck. Good. And then you can also start to move side to side. Starting to opening up the sides of the body, separating the rib cage from the hips. It always feels nice to do first thing in the morning once you get out of bed. Beautiful. And then if you want, you can also start to move in that circular motion. Again, just warming up the spine here. Doing nice gentle movements on the body. Listening to what your body is telling you, what kind of stretch does it need. Maybe you need to hold one side a little bit longer than the other. Maybe you need to push your shoulders up to your ears and then release. You can go back to our cat-cow version of this stretch. Just make it feel good for you, whatever your body needs in this moment. Beautiful, keep going. Good, from here, let's go ahead and just reach those shoulders up to your ears. Give yourself one big stretch, inhale. As you exhale, release those shoulders down. Let's do that again. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, reach your arms up. And exhale, go ahead and unlace those fingers. Bring your arms down towards your side. From here, we're just going to do some little slight stretching with the back. So what I want you to do is reach that left arm down. As you swing that right arm back, pushing those hips forward, just opening up through that chest once again, arching the back, feeling a nice stretch in the spine. And then you're going to come back down, reach the right arm down. The left arm goes up, reach it high, and come back down. Let's do it once more on each side. We're not holding that for too long. Again, just quick opening of the chest. Nice stretch for the back here. Trying to lengthen out those muscles. Trying to grow longer. Good. From here, let's go ahead and inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, come down into your child's pose. Stretching those arms forward, relaxing the head down. Let out a big breath here. We're going to hold this child pose for a little bit so you can really lengthen out through the arms, through the upper body, through the spine. I want you to think about having energy coming out through the top of your head. So this is an active stretch. We're not necessarily just laying here relaxing the body. We're trying to thinking about growing taller, growing longer, growing leaner. go ahead and work with the breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. As you reach those arms forward. If you'd like, you can close your eyes here. Again, just kind of tune into your body. Notice how your body feels at the beginning of this practice. And we'll come back to that at the end and notice how it feels at the end of the practice. Notice if you have any areas of tension in your body right now. Where are those areas of tension? Let's go ahead and start to breathe into those areas. Starting to loosen up the muscles. Beautiful. With each exhale, you're trying to get those hips down towards the heels, and that forehead down towards the mat. And reaching those arms forward. Beautiful. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. 1 more. Inhale through the nose. And exhale as you curve forward, coming into our all fours position. Making sure your wrists are right underneath your shoulders, your knees are right underneath your hips. Let's go into some cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're dropping the belly, looking up towards the sky. And as you exhale, separating the shoulders, contracting in the stomach. Beautiful. Keep going here. Do this at your own pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. If you want to hold one posture longer than the other, you can go ahead and do that. This is your practice. You're trying to wake up your body to the best of your abilities. Doesn't have to be anything too intense. Beautiful. Just keep working with the breath. Inhale as you look up. Exhale as you look down. And again, inhale. And an exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Let's come to that neutral spine. Go ahead and tuck your feet or tuck your toes underneath. You're going to send those hips up, coming into our downward dog. So you're pushing those heels into the mat. Your hands are pushing into the mat. You're rotating those elbows out and away from you. You're feeling that nice stretch in the back of your legs. If you want to, you can go ahead and do some calf raises here just to really warm up the back of the legs. So you're able to get those heels all the way down. So inhale as you lift the heels up. Exhale as you push those heels back down. Beautiful. Or if you'd like, you can also just hold this downward dog in this static position and just focus on your breath. Trying to straighten those knees all the way. Awesome job. Just breathing here. And then from here, go ahead and look up towards the top of your mat. You're going to send that right leg in between your hands, coming into our low lunge. So you're dropping that left knee down. You can go ahead and untuck those back toes. Make sure that your right knee is right over your right ankle. Taking a nice big deep inhale here. As you exhale, go ahead and reach those hands up towards the sky. Coming into our Anjali Asana. You can go ahead and interlace those fingers. Point that pointer finger up towards the sky, opening up that chest, sending that left hip down. Always thinking about squaring off your hips in these asanas. So you're pulling the left hip forward as you pull the right hip back. Beautiful. Just breathe here. Stretching out the quads, stretching out the hip flexors. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and interlace those fingers behind you and then pull your arms back. You can go a little bit deeper into this stretch. Beautiful. Just holding here. Opening up that heart center, inviting positive, loving energy into the body. Beautiful. From here, you can go ahead and unlace those fingers. You're going to push those hips back, coming into our half split stretch. You're just stretching out that front leg, flexing the front foot. Inhale as you lengthen out through the spine. Again, just growing long here, trying to send energy out through the top of your head. And exhale as you fold forward. This is a really nice stretch for the hamstrings. This is also a really good stretch if you run a lot. This is a perfect stretch, so you're really going to feel that in the back of your legs. Good. Inhale to stay, exhale to stay. You're trying to get your body to lay over top of your leg. That is our goal here. Good. Keep holding just a couple more breaths. Awesome. Go ahead and inhale, coming back into that forward lunge. Tuck those back toes. You're going to send that left leg up to meet the right leg coming into your forward fold. So you're just going to hop that left leg up, meeting the right leg. Go ahead and grab a hold of both your elbows and just lay forward and come into that ragdoll motion, swinging side to side. Lots of stretching out the back of the legs here, yeah. All about that lengthening and the toning today. Beautiful, and then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and just grab behind your ankles and go ahead and pull that body in towards your leg as far as you can. Beautiful. Go ahead and bend those knees. Inhale as you reach those arms up towards the sky, standing up nice and tall. And exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful job. Go ahead and inhale, reach those arms up once again. Exhale, diving forward all the way down, coming back into your forward fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, place those hands down on the mat, stepping back into your high plank. Inhale to stay. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Hold this downward dog, let out a big deep breath. Push those hands into the mat. Let that head and neck be loose. You can shake your head no and yes a couple times so you're not holding any tension in that area. Awesome. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and look up towards the top of your mat. This time your left leg is going to come between your hands as you bring that right knee down, coming into our left lunge, our Anjali Asana. You can untuck those back toes. Inhale as you push that right hip down towards the mat, setting that tailbone down. And as you exhale, go ahead and reach those arms up to the sky, opening up that chest, thinking about pulling the left hip back, right hip forward. Again, you can stay with your arms up towards the sky, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go ahead and reach those hands behind you, interlace those fingers, and then pull those arms towards the back leg. Beautiful. Again, just staying here, breathing. Awesome. Let's take one more big deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and reach those hands forward. Push those hips back, straighten out the front leg, flex the left foot. Inhale as you lengthen out through the spine, sending energy out through the top of your head. And exhale to fold forward, stretching out those hamstrings, trying to get that chest to lay over top your left leg. And just take in a couple breaths here. We're going to hold this posture for just a little bit. Each exhale, try to see if you can go a little bit further. Awesome. Let's take in 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. 1 more. Inhale through the nose. And exhale as you rebend that left leg, come back into that low lunge. You're going to tuck those back toes, reach that right foot towards the left, coming into our standing forward fold. Go ahead and reach for those angles, pull your body in towards your legs, let your head hang loose. Inhale here, and an exhale, go a little deeper. Beautiful. On your next inhale, go ahead and reach those arms up towards the sky. Rolling up through the spine. Inhale to stand tall. And exhale, hands to your heart. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and reach those arms up towards the sky again. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, stepping back into your high plank. Hold it here. Chaturanga, squeezing those elbows in. Inhale as you reach up, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job, you guys. Go ahead and let out a big, deep exhale, holding this downward dog for just a couple breaths. Beautiful. Push those heels down, opening up through that sternum, that chest. Beautiful. From here, I want you to go ahead and reach that left leg forward once again. You're going to come into a high lunge. Hold it here. So you're keeping that back knee up off the mat. Again, keeping that left knee over the left ankle. Just hold here for a couple breaths. Feel that lengthening of the back leg. Feel that opening in the hip flexor. And from here, I want you to reach that right hand over across your left leg as you open up that left arm towards the side. So coming into a slight twist. So you're opening up that left arm. The right hand is on the outside of the left foot. So it's a very small twist. You should feel it. Keep that gaze down so you can find your focus, find your balance. Inhale here, exhale to stay. And then from here, as you inhale, I want you to go ahead and reach that left arm back. So it comes onto that back thigh as you reach that right arm up, opening up that chest once again. Taking a big deep breath here and exhale. Beautiful. This time, go ahead and bring that right arm down on the inside of that left leg. Left arm stays high. You're going to bring that left knee in towards the chest as you reach that, or your right knee in towards the chest as you reach that left elbow to tap the knee. And exhale to bring it back for one. Okay, we're going to start powering up through the body here, toning up the muscles. Inhale to bring it in, exhale to bring it out. Good work with the breath. Tap that elbow and then kick it back. For 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Last one and 10. Beautiful. Reach that arm up. One more squeeze in, holding it here. This time, I want you to go ahead and straighten that bottom leg. As you reach, extend that right leg back behind you. You can go ahead and flex the foot here or keep it pointed. Coming into our warrior 3, but I want you to keep your hands down on the mat. And you're just extending that right leg long. We're going to do little pulses with the legs. You're going to feel it in those glutes. You're going to pulse up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Go ahead and lower that right leg down towards the mat. Inhale as you reach those arms up, coming into your high lunge, hold. Exhale to bring those hands back down. Step that left leg back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, go ahead and tuck those back feet. We're going to come into, this has been my favorite exercise to do as of recently, little tricep push-ups here in our upward facing dog. So you're just going to lower halfway. And up for 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Beautiful. Untuck those back toes. And push it back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful job, you guys. Let out a big exhale here. Feel that stretch in the arms, in the back of your legs. We're going to do all that again on the right side, or on the other side this time. I believe I had my left leg forward, so this time we're going to bring the right leg forward. Let's just take a couple breaths in downward dog first. Beautiful. Now whenever you're ready, go ahead and reach that right leg forward this time, coming into our high lunge. Again, so you're not lowering that back knee, you're keeping it hovered off the mat. Stay here first to find your balance. Looking forward, starting to engage through the abs. Then you're going to reach that left hand so it comes onto the outside of that right foot as you reach that right arm up towards the sky. Slight twist in the spine here. Go ahead and keep that gaze down so you can find that balance, find that focus. Good, then from here you're going to reach that right arm back, left arm goes up, reaching for that back thigh, opening up that chest. Inhale here, exhale to stay. Good, inhale, reach that left arm back down. Right arm goes up towards the sky. This time you're going to bring that left knee in towards the chest, trying to tap that elbow and bring it back. Good, keep it going here. Arm reaches all the way back up, stepping that leg all the way back. Trying to make that physical contact with the elbow every single time. And 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, good, reach it up, bring it in one more time to hold. And this time you're going to extend that bottom leg, extend the left leg long behind you, coming into your warrior 3. Holding here, we're going to go back to those pulses, pulsing it slightly up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Good. Exhale to reach that left leg back behind you. Inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale to stay. Good. Reach those arms back down. Go ahead, step back into your high plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to go ahead and tuck those feet under. Coming back into those tricep push-ups, you're going to bend the elbows. And up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Untuck those back toes. Inhale to look up towards the sky. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Beautiful job, you guys. Holding this downward dog for just a couple breaths. Feeling that opening in the chest. Stretching out the shoulders. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Awesome. Let's take in 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lengthen out through that body. Feel this nice big full body stretch here. Actively stretching, not just unmindfully holding this stretch, but actually feeling your heels pushing into the mat. Hands are pushing into the mat. Your shoulders are stretching. You're opening up through that chest. Good. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and bend those knees, coming into your child's pose. Just reach those arms forward. Take a quick breath here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. From here, a little surprise, we're going to do a quick little ab circuit just to really tone up through that core. So I want you to go ahead. We're going to come to laying on our backs. Bring those knees in towards the chest to start off with. You can take a little rock side to side. I want you to go ahead and just open up those hip flexors so we have some space there through the lower abdominals. Rotating the knees out and away from you and reversing in towards your body. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna go ahead and come into our bicycle. So go ahead and bring those hands behind your head. You're gonna tap one elbow for one and switch it out. Actually making that physical contact with the elbow to the knee. Extending those legs long underneath your hips. Good, let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Go ahead, bring those knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little rock. From here, we're going to be doing some V-ups. They're so much fun. I want you to focus on trying to keep that lower part of your spine pressed into the mat for these. Yeah, so you're going to go ahead and extend those legs long up above your head. Reach those arms above your head. You're going to lower the legs down and then tap the legs for 1. Lower and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Beautiful. Bring those knees into the chest. I'm giving you a little break between each exercise to catch your breath. Good, then from here we're going to be doing alternating V-ups. So what I want you to do is extend those legs long underneath you. You're going to reach the arms up. You're going to bend one knee in as you keep the other leg long. So you're going to reach forward and bring it back down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Beautiful. Go ahead, tuck those knees into the chest one more time. Take a little rock side to side. Let out a couple breaths. Beautiful. From here, we're going to be coming into our pulses, so our core pulses. You're going to extend those legs long. You're going to reach the arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. You're going to pulse those arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Tuck those knees into the chest. Again, take a little rock side to side. Let out a big deep breath. From here, I want you to go ahead and roll up, coming into our all fours position. So bring those hands underneath the shoulders. Knees are right underneath the hips. You're going to tuck your toes, and you're going to lift, hover those knees just a couple inches up off the mat. So you're going to lift, hover the knees. From here, you're going to bring your knee to your elbow and step it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, step back into a high plank, just regular mountain climbers this time. Knee to chest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come back down. Stretch your arms out in child's pose. Inhale through the nose, exhale it out through the mouth. Beautiful. We're almost done, you guys. Just 2 more ab exercises. Inhale through the nose, exhale it out. Beautiful. Then whenever you're ready, we're going to come back to laying on our backs. I know lots of moving parts here. So go ahead and lay back down on your back. We're going to do alternating crunches. So what I want you to do is bring your hands behind your head. You're going to come up so you're on your toes. You're lifting those heels up. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bend that left knee and you're going to tap it with the right elbow. So you're tapping and then pushing that toes back into the ground. Switch it out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And 1. Last exercise, we're going to do double crunches. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, as well as bringing those knees in towards your body. So you're going to lift, squeeze it in, and bring it back down for 1. And 2. 3. 4. Keep going, guys. We're almost there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Beautiful job. Tuck those knees into the chest. Take a little rock side to side. Go ahead and massage those hip flexors. Rotate those knees out and away from you. Let out a big deep breath. I hope your abs are on fire just like mine are. It feels so good to do though. You're going to have such a strong core after those little ab exercises. Okay, go ahead and reverse that motion. Bring the knees in towards your chest and away. Beautiful. From here, you're going to go ahead and roll up like a ball 4 times, just to kind of massage out the spine. Just go ahead and bring those hands underneath your knees, rolling it up for 1, and 2, 3, last one, and 4. Go ahead and cross those ankles. Step your legs back into a high plank. Give me a Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. We're just going to stretch out the abs here. So lift those thighs up off the mat, opening up that chest. Let out a big deep breath. Good. Inhale through the nose. And exhale it out. 1 more. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Go ahead and stack that left foot on top of the right, looking over the left shoulder, just stretching out the stomach here. And switching to the other side. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Lift that chest up. And exhale, pushing back into your downward dog. Beautiful job. Once you're here, let out a big deep exhale again. This probably feels so nice after all that crazy ab work. Good. Push those heels down into the mat. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings. You got this, guys. You'll be happy to know that from here, we're not going to be doing any more crazy exercising. We are just going to take some time to really lengthen out the whole body. We're going to be doing some deep stretching to elongate those lines and lean out those muscles. It's so important to stretch after exercising. As we all know, I try to do these stretches I'm about to do with you guys pretty much every day, if not every other day. This helps me keep these long, lean, tall muscles. So just hold this downward dog for just a couple more breaths. I think downward dog is probably one of my favorite stretches. I feel like it just really elongates the whole body. I kind of like to just play around in downward dog, pushing one heel into the mat, switching it out, pushing my hands into the mat, opening up those shoulders and the chest. Beautiful. Let's take one more big deep breath in here. And on your exhale, go ahead and bring those knees down, opening up those knees so they're about mat width distance apart. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale to walk forward, coming into our child's pose. But instead of just holding it through the center, I want you to walk that left hand out towards the left side of your mat. You're going to stack that right hand on top, and then bring that body down so you're really lengthening out through the sides of the body here. You're opening up that right side, separating the rib cage from the hip flexors, yeah? Trying to bring that forehead down with each exhale, also thinking about bringing those hips down. Beautiful. Taking another big deep inhale. And an exhale. One more big deep inhale. And an exhale. Good, let's go ahead and walk our hands over to the other side. So this time your right hand's gonna come over to the right side. You're gonna stack that left hand on top and you're gonna exhale as you bring that body down, opening the left side of the body this time. With each inhale, thinking about breathing in to that left side of your rib cage, expanding the side of the body. Beautiful. Let's take in 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose. And an exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And an exhale. Awesome. Walk those hands towards the center, reaching forward. See if you can bring that chest all the way down now. Hopefully your body's starting to feel a little bit more flexible, a little bit more heated up after that standing series. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and walk those hands back up towards your body. We're going to come to being seated on our glutes. So our first little stretch we're going to do is I want you to bend that left knee, bring it down onto the mat, and you're going to stack that right knee over top. I've done this stretch probably in almost all my videos, but I seriously mean it when I think this is probably one of the most important stretches you can do. It stretches everywhere from the hip flexors to the outer thighs, the outer glutes. It's really good for your spine. It's good for just opening up this root chakra area. So you're trying to bring that right knee to lay completely over top of that left leg. If it's a little bit up, that's okay. Maybe you can add some pressure here with your right hand to try to bring it down, but don't force it down. You want to try to just slowly letting that leg bring down by itself. So you're sitting up nice and tall here to start off with. If you're already feeling it in your glutes, that's great. If this is enough for you, go ahead and stay here. However, if you do want to take it even deeper with me, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale to fold it forward, just laying over top of your legs. This is so good, especially if you have a job where you're sitting in front of a desk all day, not really moving a lot. Or if you drive a lot. I know I do drive quite a bit. I work kind of far from where I live. So I think that this stretch is very important to help me just keep these muscles nice and warm and lengthened and flexible, and not so tight all the time. All right, so we're just gonna hang out here, letting out a couple of breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out to the mouth. Go ahead. I invite you to close your eyes here so you can really tone into that body. Notice where you have some tension and breathe into that tension. Hopefully this feels really nice after all those lunges. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit, so If you want to close your eyes, I highly recommend closing your eyes. Come into kind of a meditative state. If you can, go ahead and start to bring those elbows down. And just work on your breath. Beautiful, guys. Keep holding here. If you need to come out of this and readjust and come back into it, you're more than welcome to do so. I know sometimes people's legs like to fall asleep during this stretch, so if you need to come out and kind of wake them back up and then come back into this whenever you're ready, you can do that. Don't feel like you have to hold this stretch for as long as I do necessarily. Good. Let's take in some deep breaths. Exhale it. See if you can push that knee a little bit further down. It's not already completely over top of your left leg. Also, if you want to walk those feet out a little bit so they're at exactly a 90-degree angle, you can do that also. It goes a little bit more intense with the stretch. So if that isn't necessarily where you're at, you can keep those feet closer in towards your body. Beautiful. Let's take in another big deep inhale. And an exhale, go ahead, walk those hands back up towards your chest. From here, I want you to keep that right knee bent, but you're going to extend that left leg long in front of you. So we're just untucking that bottom leg. The right knee stays over top. I want you to flex that left foot. To start off with, I want you to bring those fingertips underneath that left knee, so protecting your knee. On an inhale, you're going to sit up nice and tall. And on an exhale, you're going to go ahead and reach that head forward, trying to lay your body over top of that right knee. So now we're going to come into both the glutes, the hip flexors, as well as the hamstring. This is another one of my favorite stretches that I like to do all day. It's a little bit more intense. If this is a little bit too hard or a bit too intense for you, you're more than welcome to just stay right here. This already feels good. Again, make this feel good for you. Whatever you need to do in these moments. Deep stretching, do that. If it's painful, we come out from the pain. If it's just a little bit uncomfortable, we try to breathe into that discomfort and just work through these stretches, yeah? Good, inhale and exhale, trying to get that chest laid all the way over that right knee. And then if you feel like you want to go even further, you can go ahead and walk those hands out. Maybe grab your wrist and just pull that body forward. Awesome job. These are definitely one of those stretches that I like to do every day just because I feel like it stretches out the entire lower body, which is what I like to do. And we're going to hold it here for quite some time, so feel free to close your eyes if that helps. To not think about how uncomfortable some of these stretches may be. Of course, it always helps to just focus on your breathing. Beautiful. Just a couple more breaths, you guys. You got this. Really lengthening out those muscles. Inhale through the nose, exhale it out. Awesome, let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And an exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale, go ahead and lift that chest up off the legs. Beautiful job. We're going to take that over on the other side. I know. You can do that. So go ahead, uncross that right knee. This time you're going to bring the right knee down, tuck it in towards the body. And you're going to stack that left knee over top. So again, You can keep it to where your feet are a little bit closer into your body. However, if you want to go deeper, go ahead and walk those hands or those feet out so they're at like a 90-degree angle. But I know this can be a little bit intense sometimes, so don't think that you have to do this. It doesn't make it better for you, it just makes it a little bit more intense. Let's start by sitting up nice and tall. Take a big deep breath, reach those arms up towards the sky. And exhale, go ahead and walk those hands forward. If you want to start off by just keeping the hands on the mat, you can do that. Or you can go ahead and bring those elbows all the way down. Just gonna lay over top of the legs. Big deep inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Awesome job, you guys. Hopefully by now you've been able to slow down your heart rate as well. You're also able to just slow down your breath. Make this a little bit more relaxing for you. Another thing I want you to focus on is trying to keep both sit bones down on the mat. You don't want to be lifting one sit bone off. That creates that imbalance. You want to be pushing them both down into the mat so you have those square hips. Beautiful. Taking in a couple more breaths. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Let it go. One more. Nice big deep inhale. And an exhale. Awesome job. Go ahead and walk those hands back up towards the body. This time you're going to keep that left leg bent. You're going to extend that right leg nice and long, flexing the right foot. Start off sitting up nice and tall. Reach those arms up towards the sky. And exhale to lay down that body forward. Really keep that engagement through this straight leg. Yeah, you don't want it to just be flopped over. No energy. You still want to have that flexed foot so you feel that nice stretch, that nice lengthening sensation through the back of the leg. And again, you can keep those elbows bent by your side, or if you want to go even further, go ahead and reach those arms forward, or if you want to keep that knee protected, you can keep those fingertips right underneath the right knee. And again, we're just going to hold it here. Just breathe, you guys. You got this. If one side feels a little bit more tense than the other, that is perfectly okay. Sometimes they're a little bit uneven. I know that this side feels a little bit more tense for me today, so that means I'm just going to focus on my breathing. Breathe into that area of tension and try to release it. Couple more breaths, you guys. Good, let's inhale through the nose. And exhale it out all together. And again, breathe in. And let it go. One more time, go ahead and breathe it in. And exhale, sitting up nice and tall. Go ahead and extend both legs long, nice in front of you. From here, sit up nice and tall. You're going to reach those arms forward, and on your exhale, you're going to slowly lower that body down, engaging through the abs. One last little time here till you're all the way on your back. Once you get here, go ahead and reach those arms up above you. You're going to tuck that right knee in towards your chest. Go ahead and do a few rolls here, massaging the hip flexor. Out and away from you, or if you want, you can just rock it side to side. That might feel a little bit better. Good, hold it here. Then from here, you're going to extend that right leg along, straight up from your hip flexor, your hips. Go ahead and grab underneath that thigh. You're going to flex the foot. You're just going to hold it here Again, just stretching out that hamstring a little bit more. If you want to go even deeper, you can grab a hold of your calf, or if you're feeling crazy, you can also grab up at that ankle. We're just going to pull this leg in towards our body as close as we can. Not trying to force it too much here. Just kind of letting the blood drain from our feet down back into our heart, our root center. Beautiful. Go ahead and rebend that knee, taking a big deep inhale. And exhale, extend it one more time, see if you can go a little bit further. Good, inhale, bend it. Exhale, extend it one more time, go even further. Last time, rebend that knee. Exhale, stretch it long. So you can go even further. Beautiful. Go ahead and bend that knee. You're going to grab that right knee with the left hand on the outside of your right knee. And you're going to pull that right knee across your body as you reach that right arm out to the side. Coming into our spinal twist. Trying to bring that knee all the way down. Twisting throughout that spine to the torso. Trying to keep both shoulders on the mat. You're not lifting that right shoulder up. You're pushing it down to the mat. You can feel that opposition. Make sure you're looking over towards that right hand. Beautiful. Just hold it here. Breathing into the stomach. Good. Inhale as you bring that knee back in towards the chest. And then go ahead and release it. Awesome job. We're just going to repeat that on the left side. So whenever you're ready, go ahead, tuck that left knee in. Go ahead and swing it side to side, massaging the hip flexor. Still maintaining some engagement in that bottom leg. Yeah, you don't want it, again, to just be lazy hanging out there. You want to either flex that foot or point it so it's nice and long underneath you. Good, then from here, go ahead and exhale as you extend that leg nice and long. Flex the foot. Grab either underneath your thigh or at your calf, or if you're feeling crazy, you can already start by grabbing at your ankle. We're just going to hold it here. Remembering to breathe. Okay, go ahead, inhale, bend that leg. Exhale, stretch it nice and long. Pull it in towards your body. Good, inhale to rebend. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. One more time, rebend that leg. Last time, send it up nice and long. Pull it in towards your body. How far can you go? Beautiful. Go ahead and rebend that leg. This time you're going to grab with your right hand on the outside of that left knee as you pull it across your body, reaching those left fingertips down out to the side, keeping both shoulders on the mat, looking over those left fingertips, keeping that right leg long. Nice, gentle spinal twist here. Breathe into the belly. Exhale it out. Each exhale, you're trying to push that knee a little bit further down, and you're trying to twist even more in that spine. Good, a couple more breaths here. Good, last breath. Inhale through the nose. And an exhale. Bring that knee back in towards the chest. Awesome job. From here, tuck both knees into the chest. Take a little rock side to side. Then what I want you to do is either just send both legs up straight into the air. We're just going to start draining the blood from the feet down back into our root chakra once more. You can either stay here just having the feet. This is really good for your digestion and your metabolism. Just put your feet up in the air. Or if you would like, you can go ahead and kick those feet up above your head as you reach those toes down, placing your hands on either side of your spine, giving yourself a nice little stretch here for the back. I always kind of like to rock side to side here. Just one last final little stretch. Reaching those toes down. You can have your knees bent. They don't need to be extended. But if this is too much for you, again, you can just keep your legs up extended towards the sky or the ceiling. It's also very nice to do at the very end of the practice. Beautiful. Then from here, go ahead and place those hands down on the mat. Slowly start to bring those legs down. Engaging through the core. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. Open up those knees. Coming into our Supta Baddha Konasana, Recline Butterfly. Place your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your belly. You guys know how I like to finish off my practices. Centering ourselves. Noticing how you feel at the end of this practice versus how you felt at the beginning of this practice. Hopefully your legs, your muscles feel nice and stretched out. Maybe you were sore at the beginning of this practice. You feel a little bit more loose, especially in those hamstrings. I know we did quite a few hamstring stretches today, but it's one of my favorite places to stretch. One of my favorite areas in the body to stretch. Good. If you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes. Let's take in a big, deep inhale through the nose, expanding the belly and expanding the ribcage. And exhale. Let it all go. Good. Inhale through the nose. And exhale as you melt that body into the mat. Good. And again, inhale. And an exhale. Awesome job. Let's do a little checklist of the body. Notice if you have any tension in your fingertips or your toes. Taking a big deep inhale, and as you exhale, release that tension. Notice your hands and your feet, your palms, soles of your feet, your heels, your ankles and your wrists. Relax them, release all that tension. Notice your forearms, your calves, your knees, your elbows, your thighs, inner and outer, your quads, your biceps, your triceps. Inhale and then exhale to release all that tension from those areas. Notice your hip flexors, your tailbone, your pelvic area, your shoulders, your shoulder blades, your rib cage, your stomach. Inhale, and as you exhale, release all the tension in that area. Notice your neck, your ears, your face muscles. Maybe you need to squint your face a couple times to release that tension. Notice especially in your jaw if you're holding any tension. Inhale, and then as you exhale, go ahead and release. And just let your body sink deeper and deeper in towards the mat, into the earth as you come into this complete state of rest at the very end of our practice, our Savasana. Let your breath flow gently and easy and naturally. That state of complete calm and quiet of the mind and the thoughts. invite you to stay here for as long as you'd like. Hopefully longer than I have. However, if you are short on time and you are ready to finish off this practice, let's take in one more deep breath together. And an exhale. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and extend those legs long as you reach those arms up above your head. Give yourself one big final stretch. As you exhale, go ahead and roll over to one side of the mat, coming back up to our seated position in the very center of our mat, crossing those legs in front of you. We're going to end this practice with one final breath together. Inhale as you reach those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing those hands in Anjali Mudra. Slowly then bringing them over the third eye, down to our heart, bowing down, thanking yourself for such a wonderful, beautiful practice today. I hope your body feels nice and stretched and lean, and I will see you guys next time. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to check out more of our content or see my whole Power Yoga series, you can go ahead and download our app, Yoga Plus, which is located down in the description below.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the pose library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.